Hi, my name is Beth and I am a canine behaviourist and training advisor here at Battersea. Today, I'm going to show you how to teach your dog not to bark, or rather to bark less. All dogs bark. It's a natural form of communication for your dog, so it's important to be realistic because you won't stop them barking altogether. However, it is possible to deal with barking that is particularly disruptive, and for the other barking, we can manage those situations. Dogs bark for lots of reasons. They might be frustrated, bored, excited, or even worried, and they might bark at different times for different reasons. Once you find out why your dog is barking in certain situations, you can put the right training in place. For example, if your dog hasn't had enough exercise or they don't feel stimulated, they might bark to signal that they feel bored or frustrated. Physical stimulation is really important, so you could try to increase your dog's exercise, make their daily walks more fun, or spend more time playing with them at home. Mental stimulation such as scent games, training, or interactive puzzle feeders can also help with this kind of barking. You should also think about your dog's daily routine. If they have a lot of time to themselves, or you notice there are certain points in the day where they're more likely to bark, then this is a really good time to incorporate training and activities. This will also give you some clues as to why they are barking. You might find that your dog starts barking when you aren't giving them the attention that they want. This could be physical attention or playtime. As an owner, our natural reaction is to give our dogs attention when they want it. However, if we give them attention, even if it's to tell them to be quiet, this will reinforce the barking. Instead, when your dog barks for attention, try to ignore them. Stay still and don't give them eye contact until they stop. You might need to be patient for this one. Once they stop, calmly praise them and give them the attention that they were looking for. So this could be a fuss, some playtime, or giving them a treat. Over time, your dog will learn that barking doesn't get them what they want. If your dog barks when people walk past the house, there are two ways to tackle it, with training and by managing the situation. A simple solution can be to block the window or the door so your dog can't see people walking past, but this isn't always possible. You can also step in and distract your dog before they start to bark. It's a good idea to observe your dog and learn the signs that they're about to bark at something. As soon as you see these signs, ask them to perform an action that you can treat them for instead, such as a sit or a down. If you can't distract your dog in time before the bark, don't worry. For this situation, you can teach them an alternative, such as a recall or a watch me. This will mean you can call them to you once they've started barking, and you can reward them for that action instead. We've got more information for how to teach your dog a recall and a watch me on the Battersea YouTube channel and the website. If your dog is barking at the door, they might be excited about people arriving, or they might be trying to warn people off and defend you. If the person knocks at the door and doesn't enter, then this could be rewarding for your dog, as in their mind, their barking will have made the person leave. Teaching your dog to respond differently to the knocking, or teach them a behaviour that takes their mind off of barking, can work well. For example, if your dog likes toys, you can train them to go get their favourite toy when the door goes. This will keep them busy until the person has either come in or left. You can find out more about teaching your dog a fetch and a hold in our other videos. You can also desensitise your dog to the sounds of knocking at the door. To do this, first record the sound. Then, when your dog is calm, play the sounds, quietly at first, and reward them if they don't bark. Gradually play the sound at a louder volume, and continue to reward them when they stay quiet. If they bark, stop the session and try again the next day with the volume slightly lower. Over time, you should be able to build up the volume enough that your dog doesn't react to the sound of knocking at all. Those are our tips on teaching your dog not to bark. But if these tips don't work for you, speak to your vet and they'll be able to recommend you a qualified behaviourist who can help with this situation. If you'd like to learn more about how to train your dog the Battersea way, subscribe to our YouTube channel, visit our website and follow our channels.